Keeping your knives and axes sharp in the field can be a challenge, mostly because you don't have the luxury of a heavy-duty bench sharpening stone, or a heavy axe puck, or even a long bench-style strop, simply because they're big and heavy, and it's usually not worth the weight to bring them into the backcountry. So the solution is the field sharpener. Weighing in at just less than 25 grams or 0.8 ounces. This one is 200 grit and 600 grit, and this is the medium file. And behind that we have the 400 grit 1000 grit, and that's the fine file. Now the reason we use diamond grit is because it's low maintenance. It doesn't need water or oil like a traditional whetstone, which is perfect for in the field. Now I designed the wallet with the back side to have the flesh of the leather facing out, and it doesn't have any visible stitching along the outside so that you could use it as a strop to get your knives razor sharp. So here's the proper technique to sharpen with it. The first step is finding the proper angle. Lay your blade down flat and now slowly increase that angle until you find the edge. Now keep your wrist locked at that angle so you don't accidentally change it as you pull through. You could pull the knife through or pull the sharpener back. Just make sure the angle stays the same. After a few of these, you should feel a burr on the apex of that blade. If you could see really close, it would look something like this, where the edge is almost folded over. This side is called a burr. So this is where we flip to the other side of that blade and we hone that burr down. Do the same amount of strokes on this side that you did on the other. Now we progressively switch to one of the higher grits. The lower the grit, the more material it removes. So once you get to the finer grits, start switching sides every stroke, and at this point your blade should feel real nice and sharp. Now even though your blade feels sharp, if you haven't stropped it, you're actually not cutting with the true blade edge. You're cutting with the micro burrs, and stropping will remove those and allow you to cut with the apex of your blade, which both gives you a sharper blade and keeps your blade sharper longer. Now with the sharpeners inside, your strop actually has a really good backbone here, which is important because we want the strop to be flat. You could also lay this down on a flat surface. Find the angle of the edge just like you did before, and pull that blade through backwards this time. What this does is remove all the micro burrs and is the #1 key to getting a razor sharp blade. Without doing this, your blade just won't be as sharp as it could be. Now if you're sharpening an axe, on the other hand, there's a slight variation we need to keep in mind. And that's because the middle portion of the axe cheek is actually a little bit thicker than the top and bottom. So if we try to sharpen with the same pull-through method, it's difficult to maintain that same angle the whole way. So instead, we find the proper angle, and now hold it there while doing circular motions. This is where the ergonomic design of these cards is a bit better than just a rectangular one, because you have a bit more control this way, and can keep exactly on that edge. When it comes to stropping, you could follow the same procedure as a knife, find your angle, and pull the blade backwards, and that works quite well. Now I've also found that with the stiff backing of the plates inside, you could actually hold the wallet itself and maintaining that angle, strop like that on the axe. If you're familiar with stropping, some people add a green chromium oxide. It's just a polishing compound that'll improve your strop. And if you really wanted to, you could add it to the back of your leather wallet just to improve the effectiveness of your strop. Now in addition to the 2 slots for the field sharpeners, the wallet also has a 3rd slot here, which is perfect for an ID card or the Bare Essentials knot tying kit, if you want to keep everything inside a neat package. Some people even prefer to keep it as their low profile main wallet, and then keep the sharpening stones in the burlap sack which comes with the whole kit, and the whole thing could be kept inside their bear paw tin. So just however you want to use this thing, lots of options. Now these sharpeners and this whole kit really is designed to be the best out in the field option. I'm DJ with the Bare Essentials, and thanks for your support.